how are you? I see that last night's video brought up several questions, and I also want to tell you that some of you have made comments worried about us, saying you don't know if we'll make 1,000 views or 1,000 viewers. I want to be honest with you. We've been kept small because Tier 2 has managed to advise me and do certain things where we keep small, though we want to grow. But honestly speaking, if we really wanted to, we can reach 30,000 views in one night. So I'm not going to keep that from you. And I really appreciate that everybody is coming in slowly, but honestly watching, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. These things will change soon. We'll be able to hit 20, 30,000 views in one night very soon. Trust me. But I have to stay within the guidelines. I want to talk to you about this piece right here because this is a picture I took in the spring. And I wanted to talk about the picture that I showed you last night. Excuse me. As you can see, when I took it at 6:30 in the morning, you could actually see the rooftop, and you see the dishes on the rooftop. And what you're looking at here is the two pieces together. So you have the one piece and the second piece, because they do unite and join together. But I want you to notice the ends. They're shaped in a specific way for a reason. Now I'm going to walk you over to the picture. Once it was enhanced again, then you can see that there's a division between this piece and the other piece. And you are looking at this frontal piece right here. You can see, though she's picking up more pieces, and there's a lot of stuff going on here, we just want to show you that we watch every detail about this animal. We know her better than anyone does. And we're going to explain something to you right now. We want you to look at the details, and we're going to show you something. So this is the picture that we put out last night that was put out by Ben the Time Traveler. And we copied the picture, and we copied it for research purposes. And what we want to show you is, I want you to take notice that we talked about this would be the width. Here's the point. It's coming around the front. And here's that pointy piece right here. We want you to look at every aspect of this. And it's quite big, because if you look down here, though she's shadowing and reflecting that way, everything's reflecting. By now the sun's below her, hitting her, and she's reflecting right onto the sky. You can see the trees there. Objects may appear a little bigger, but I want you to understand one thing. If this was really in front of her, this would probably be about what it would look like. It is no joke. But we want to bring you to a side-by-side comparison so we can teach you a little bit. So if you look closely, you can see we're looking at the same object. We are definitely looking at the same object. It has his nose, it has his appearances, and there's a lot missing to it. But if you look here, you're looking at here. And if you look at the concave action here, you're looking at here. And if you're looking at the knoll right up here, you're looking at here. This is what we know. We show you what we know. We teach you what we know. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. There are no questions. This knoll right here, that lead where vortex come out of, is right there. You have one on the other side. And they join together. Because they want to morph into one. They want to morph into one. They want to morph into one. That's what this is all about. And we try to show you this, and we're going to show you a lot more. We have things that we have to tell you, and we want to speak to you about something that will open the door and hear the scorpions. And I took this image myself, of course, enhanced by soul evolution. I want to talk to you about the long before we started. There were teams out there that were doing the right research long before we started. And what we want to let you know is the gamers have done a lot of work for us, so we know who's who. And Tier 2 has guided the gamers, and that's how it works. But there was a team called the Double O Skyview team. And if you look back in history and you look at their videos, you see where Gil Broussard got his music from. Okay, and his research, it's all bullshit. A lot of the stuff that Gil got was researched before and put out there before. He just talked about it. But you even hear the music. And I'm going to link a video to this so you hear it. And I also want you to understand one thing. What's bringing all this together is the same object that Soul Evolution was talking about. But we want to discuss a couple things. And I'm going to let you venture on your own for a little bit and think. But when Tier 2 was out there, the same one that brought Tier 2 down was the same guy who did a very nasty thing. An amateur astronomer somewhere that did a very bad thing. And we're trying to be nice to him, so we never bring it up. But he was one of the best persons out there to attack them. And within Tier 2, we knew that what happened to the Double Skyview team was that there was someone inside that betrayed them. So when you hear about Michael Brown finding Planet X, he never found Planet X. Okay? It was an astronomer, two teams, an Argentine team and a Spaniard team that got together, submitted their findings, and then he picked up, since he's the poster child for NASA, he looked at it, and then he said, "This is not the way you find a planet. Resubmit." By the time he resubmitted, him and his protege at Caltech submitted that they have found Planet X, but didn't know where it was. They knew it was there, but didn't know where it was. That was all a method of controlling information. That's all that was. We know who found it, and he happens to be an Argentine man and a Spaniard team. But there was a person inside that betrayed them in the Double O Skyview team. And these things we're going to bring up, and I'm being guided by Tier 2 to bring this up because we have a lot more that we're going to start to tell you. And we just want to teach you. And what purpose would it be for me to tell you something if I haven't taught you these things? It's the same thing as sending someone out in the middle of Africa or any other country and saying, this is the way it is and you're the only one there. No, I have to teach you guys. So that way when you're questioning, you know what you're talking about. But I want you to understand that these objects are the same objects, the same vortexes come out of here, on either side. This is the same object. You see it has nose on either side. Okay? You have the crater. It is the same exact thing. And we're going to teach you a lot more. So be open-minded. Be ready. Also be ready for people to challenge you. But we're going to link a video here. You're going to hear the music. You're going to see the date. And you're going to know way before Planet 7X, where he got the music, and we're gonna talk about a little object that was here 6 years ago. And then I'm gonna let you put all the little pieces together, because Tier 2 just allowed me to do this. Even people on our team don't know what I'm doing here. So bear with it, and we're gonna tell you, we're gonna show you. Just give it a little time. But we want you to see who were the pioneers and how it got started. I'll link the video to this one. God bless you all. I want you all to take care and watch and learn. And you're having fun too. Because I know you love, you're intrigued by what you're learning. God bless and good night.
know what happens to people that go to observatories to look for Nibiru? They have accidents. Oh, Donnie, you're going paragliding. Oh, boy. Oh, I wouldn't go paragliding if I were you, Donnie. You might have an accident. We might never see you again because, according to you, you're blowing the lid on Nibiru, Planet X, and we know what happens to astronomers who blow the lid on Nibiru, Planet X. They have accidents. Oh, Donnie, I would be very careful if I were you.